Hello and welcome back to Dranking Entertainment. Quick update in regards to two of the shows that are currently running on the channel, the Chat Cave podcast and the Hayden show. Obviously, Chat Cave has been running constantly, well, from a couple of breaks in January, but the last few weeks it's been going out weekly, so it's fine. We had the Mandalorian episode last week, but obviously clearing up podcast this week. I'll get to that in a minute. And then obviously the Hayden show hasn't been on since end of March. Last Sunday in March, I believe it was, if I remember correctly. And we was hoping for this Sunday coming, and stuff kind of happens. It kind of basically came to a point of it's not going to happen. So basically, for the Hayden show, that this second half of Series 5, which is obviously covering Series 2 of House of Falls, is on hold for the time being. Hopefully down the line we'll come back to it. But if we do, then that will probably be it for, again, a long while before the Hayden show, because Hayden wants to take a step back, be a bit more behind the scenes or just vocal rather than on camera, because she's obviously dealing with some stuff personally, so I'm okay with her taking the step back. And obviously then that means for the Chat Cave podcast, since she was my co-host for a good year, it means after a very quick discussion with someone, the former co-host, Mrs. Zenified Gaming, aka Connor, will be stepping back into the saddle as of next Friday, and we'll be talking about video game remakes and reboots because of obviously the recent release of The Last of Us Part 1 and Resident Evil 4, and just talking about ones in general and ones we want to see. And so she's still involved behind the scenes. Hayden's going to give us a question to answer at the end of each episode. She might also give us a topic if we can't think of one, because sometimes we've struggled to think of something, which is why we had that one episode last year, which was like the random episode, literally called the random episode because we didn't have a topic and we just talked about random crap. So yeah, obviously she's going to be involved more behind the scenes of the Chat Cave. Hopefully down the line she might come back for one or two here and there, or we could rotate between her and Connor, but for now she wants to take the step back from in-person recordings, so I'm fine with that. I'm happy to do some changes here and there, and so I'm happy to have Connor come back on because our schedules have intertwined perfectly in the last 4 months compared to how they were last year, where it was the case of, well, actually 3 months, yeah. Whereas last year was the case of our work times were completely different. We were working the same hours, but I had extra hours before he started his shift, and we never really were able to get recordings done, which is why he took the step back heavily and let Hayden basically step forward, and she was able to work with me. But obviously her work hours have changed, and that's kind of caused some stuff personally, which has basically led to her wanting to take this step back for quite some time. And she's not going to be gone forever. She obviously, hopefully, House of Falls, we can finish that, and hopefully down the line we may carry on with some Hayden shows every now and again. Obviously, hopefully she'll come back with some reviews, because we recently saw Shazam 2, and I kind of want to talk about that at some point, maybe with Alex or James, since they both did the first one with us, and also the Mario movie, because we've been mentioning it recently and we kind of would love to talk about it. So hopefully down the line she will come back for some reviews or just discussions. I know she's spoken to me. I've spoken to her about basically being less on camera. So we've been talking about possibly doing some Minecraft series, just chilling in this building. So that'd be an easy one for her to do since no cameras are needed. But her last on-person recording, which is hopefully 23rd of April, my birthday, which will be a split-screen Mario Kart game, is just playing Mario Kart, because I just really want to play Mario Kart after watching Mario. The Super Mario Bros. Movie is the best part of the movie, and I kind of wanted to play Mario Kart, so I spoke to her about doing that. But yeah, so as I said, going forward, next Friday will be obviously the second reign of Connor. He has risen once more to his old job, and then the Sunday we're going to hopefully do some gaming videos each Sunday, but we'll see. If not, I've still got some Devil in Me videos that I can cover but hopefully we can get some Phasmophobia, Payday, Rocket League, you name it, fucking done. And yeah, that pretty much sums up everything. So yeah, Hayden's taking a step back, and things are in place to cover that step back until she wants to come back in a manner of speaking, part time. Because I don't think she's gonna come back how she has been full time. It'd just be like every now and again, which I'm fine with because I can work around it with Alex, Connor. It's a simple fix, and I say non-camera recordings like Minecraft and that is another simple fix to have her back. So yeah, so for now, that is everything. Obviously, I hope you've been enjoying the content so far this year, and obviously do check out the first episode of the kind of second round of the podcast next week. Obviously, I have The Devil in Me still going out. There should be some reviews around this point. I've done with Alex the final 2 DC movies, and of course it's the FEW Birthday Spectacular 2-night event packaged around next week's podcast. Pretty sure most of the reviews will be next week and into the following week, and yeah, then there'll be the wrestling around the podcast, and yeah, it's just a lot. Obviously, I'll put in the description exactly like how the scheduling's gonna look, possibly over the next couple of weeks, and yeah, obviously I hope you've been enjoying, and I shall hopefully see you next time. Bye. If you like what you've seen, don't be afraid to throw us a little like and subscribe. That's always very appreciated over here. And well, I'll see you on the next video.